chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Over the years, I've talked a lot about the Everett difference, but if you haven't experienced it firsthand, you may not know what that means. It means a different way of treating customers. It means a different approach to service. It means making a difference in the communities we're blessed to serve. The Everett difference isn't just something we talk about, you'll feel it when you're here. We invite you to come discover the difference for yourself at Everett Buick GMC.
The state's best baseball and softball teams are back in Conway this summer as the Centennial Bank State Baseball and Softball Championships are live on Arkansas PBS Sports.
As that one is lifted to left, and it is gone.
Sends this into center field. It's a walk-off for the Warriors' first state championship.
For a complete schedule and all the ways to watch, go to myarpbs.org/sports.
In the heart of rural Arkansas, where community thrives, there's a bond that ties us together. Petit Jean Fiber. We understand the importance of local relationships, and that's why when it comes to connectivity, our customers deserve the best. Whether working from home, learning remotely, or connecting with loved ones, Petit Jean Fiber delivers more than just high-speed internet. It serves as a gateway to a world filled with limitless possibilities. Petit Jean Fiber. Better internet, better service, better price.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop CowboysChevyGMC.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal and pre-approval, then you can even purchase right there from your living room. Plus, we will even deliver it anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboys Chevy GMC in Heber Springs.
Known as one of the best-kept secrets for championship golf in Arkansas, Indian Hills Golf Resort is known for its tree-lined fairways, deep bunkers, small sloped greens, and the Indian Rock Cave off number 18 fairway. Located in beautiful Fairfield Bay, Indian Hills is an 18-hole championship layout course with 4 sets of tees for players of all abilities to enjoy the natural surroundings. Tee times fill quickly, so call 501-884-6018 to book yours today.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, F.L. Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why F.L. Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a
And now the Scranton Lady Rockets, senior, Kennedy Fox, number 9, playing first base. Juniors, number 24, Katie Blamey. And number 8, playing left field, Natalie Miller. Sophomores, third baseman, number 1, Addie Lay. Pitcher, number 20, Delaney Maynard. Designated hitter, number 5, Lakin Schluterman. Playing center field, number 14, Marissa Harrington-Lay. Number 21, second baseman, Emily Kramer. Number 3, Tara Huber. Number 10, Peyton Gray. And your freshman, number 13, Taylor Perriman. The catcher, number 30, Morgan Lensing. Shortstop, number 15, Katie Vonderheide. For 7, Madeline Johnson. Right fielder, number 32, Jaden Pritchie. Number 23, Annalisa Bujarski. Number 6, Allie Parnell. Number 25, Alexis Parnell. Number 15, Cassidy Harrington-Lay. And number 11, Aaliyah Moody. The Scranton Lady Rockets will be the home team on the scoreboard.
Sorry, I just read it. It usually is that way. In basketball, it is usually the team who's ever on top.
And nobody has followed the dugout rule.
Right, yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh well. One more. right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here on Lake Area Sports as we have reached our final game here of the day on this Saturday from Greers Ferry, Class 1A State Softball State Tournament action. It will be the Bradley Lady Bears taking on the Scranton Lady Rockets. Scranton will be the home team on the scoreboard. They come into this one 14-10 on the season. Bradley will be the visitors. They'll bat first. They come in 22-8 on the campaign. We're about ready to go here. Leading off for Bradley, we'll have number 24, the shortstop, Emily Lyons. Well, here we go. First pitch, and it's a ball tossed by number 20, Delaney Maynor. And there's strike one on the swing and miss from Emily Lyons. The 1-1 from Maynor. This one belted out to left field. It's going to be a leadoff hit for Lyons, and she will move up an extra base. So a leadoff single there for Lyons. And Bradley is in business here with a runner in scoring position here in the top of the first. Here's the next batter up for Bradley. It's second baseman number 1, Allie Lane. And safe on the slide is Lyons. She's in at third now. So runner at third here for Bradley. And the play at the plate in time there. Lions will score, and Bradley takes a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. They strike first. So that will be an out for Lane. But Bradley does get on the board here first. They draw first blood. Bradley, reigning Class 1A state softball runner-up. Finished runner-up to Taylor last year in the title game. Taylor already punched their ticket to next weekend's state championship game at UCA in Conway. Here's the 1-2 to Ainsley Moore. And it'll be 2-2 now. And here's a high fly ball out to center field, and it's caught out there by the center fielder, Marissa Lays. She makes the catch there for the second out. Here's Chelsea Whitfield now for the first time, fouls the first pitch off. And lines this one out a little bit better. And here's a shot, skying up and making the catch for the third out is the shortstop, Katie Vonderheide. And that does it for the top of the first inning, as Bradley does get one run on the board in the form of Emily Lyons. She scores to make it 1-0. So we're going to take a quick commercial break here. Here's FL Davis out of Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton.
Since 1954, FL Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more than just a hardware store. We have something for everyone, and you won't believe what we have to offer. Need a new mower? We've got you covered. Need it repaired? No problem. From custom paint matching to the best brands in grilling, FL Davis Ace has got it all. We're also home to the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, furniture, home decor, gift items, and so much more. Come by and see us today, and let us show you why FL Davis Ace is not your typical hardware store.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-46.
Bottom of the first inning, Scranton up to bat for the first time in this Class 1A state semifinal matchup here with Bradley. Bradley did score a run in the top half of this first, courtesy of Emily Lyons. She was able to score after Allie Lane struck out, but as a drop third strike, they went for the play at first to get the out, and advancing to home out from third was Lyons, and she scored. So 1-0 here, Lady Bears. Leading off here for Scranton, the shortstop, number 15, Katie Vonderheide. And out there for Bradley in the circle is the super senior, number 32, Ainsley Moore. She really put together quite the performance against the Lady Pirates of Concord in the quarterfinal round. It helped get the Lady Bears in the win column. They won 2-1 over Concord. They struck early with a run and led 1-0 until about the 6th inning. Concord answered with one of their own to tie it. And then Bradley in the top of the 7th scored the go-ahead run and were able to hold on and win. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on the batter, Vonderheide. Here's the next one for Moore. And strike 3 looking. Vonderheide set down on the strikeout there. That'll bring up the center fielder, number 14, Marissa Lays. And here's a bunt, and it's fouled off to the left side. Bunt shown again, pulled back in time, and there's ball one. Scranton was victorious in the first round on Thursday over Viola, 10-2. Viola, a top 7 ranked team in all of Class 1A, playing out of that tough 1A2 conference and region. They were 10-2 winners yesterday. They rallied back to stun Hampton and won that one 7-6 in the bottom of the 7th. As there's a ground out 4-3 put out for Lays. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Scranton scored on a wild pitch from third base, the go-ahead run that proved to be the difference maker as they walked it off in the bottom of the 7th. Here's another ground ball. And it's going to be a close play, and they got the out. So back-to-back ground balls there to Allie Lane as she gets it there to her first baseman, Chelsea Whitfield, for 2 outs, and that will do it for the first inning. We've played 1, and it is the Bradley Lady Bears 1, the Scranton Lady Rockets 0. Let's take a quick commercial break here and hear from Knapp Truss.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today.
The lack of access to high-speed broadband is more than just being unable to stream content or browse the internet. The adverse effects can be felt across many areas, including education, healthcare, and economic.
Top of the second inning underway. Bradley 1, Scranton 0. You're watching the 2024 Class 1A State Semifinals here, hosted by Westside Greers Ferry. Bradley with the 1-run advantage here, looking to get to the state championship game for a second straight season. For Scranton, they're looking to go for the first time since 2017. Scranton's last state title came in 2015, nearly a full decade ago. They defeated Concord in the title game. I believe the final of that one was 6-1. And Scranton has 2 state titles in this sport. Here's a drive out to center field, and it pops out of the glove there for the leadoff batter, Whitfield. She reaches. So with no outs and a runner on first, here steps in the third baseman, number 7, Josie Kellner. And for the second straight inning, the Lady Bears have got their leadoff batter aboard. Lions reached on a single before Whitfield just reached moments ago. Lions is the lone run on the board thus far in this one. Kellner digs back in, the righty, and there's a pitch inside from Maynor. Here's the 2-0, and it's fouled off. And it'll stay in, but drop foul there in foul territory. And another hard hit ball there goes foul. Even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes with no outs here and a runner at first in the top of the second. Bradley leads this semifinal matchup 1-0. And swung on and missed. Oh, they're going to say a foul ball here. So Kellner will stay alive at least from one more pitch here, and will step back in the batter's box and try again. And she lines this one out, and it's down. It'll get down out there in center field for a hit. And with 2 on and no outs, here comes the center fielder, number 10, Tara Weems. So for the second time in this game, Bradley has a runner in scoring position. Last time they had one in scoring position, she scored. That one's fouled off by Weems. She showed bunt there. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Having to protect here will be Weems. And there is ball 1. And swung on and missed there by Weems for the strikeout. And Maynor now has her second K of the day. She got one back in the first inning for the first out. One and 0 pitch here to right fielder number 25, Aiden Alexander. Left fielder number 5, Avery Alexander in the on-deck circle. This is the 8 and 9 hole batters here for Bradley before they reach the top, back to the top of the lineup in Emily Lyons. And swung on and missed, strike 2. Hefty swing and a miss there from Alexander. And there's the strikeout. Back-to-back now for the pitcher, Maynor. And there are 2 outs here in the top of the second. So with 2 outs, here's Avery Alexander up for the first time in this semifinal matchup. And she quickly falls behind, watching that one to the glove for strike 1. Fouled off for strike 2. Bradley defeated Nemo Vista 9-1 in Heber Springs on Thursday in the first round, and had a great game against Concord yesterday. Victorious 2-1 in that one. Scored the go-ahead in the winning run in the top of the 7th. So they're able to hold the Lady Pirates at bay in the bottom of the 7th to propel themselves here into the semifinal round. A lot of purple and gold in the stands. Both these teams share the same school colors, as there's a ground out 1-3 for Alexander. A lot of purple and gold. So there is the 3rd out. We'll send it to the bottom of the 2nd. Lady Bears 1, Lady Rockets 0. You've been watching Lake Area Sports, Class 1A state softball coverage here from Greers Ferry. And here's the first pitch of the bottom of the 2nd inning. And it is a line out for Natalie Miller. She'll fly out there to right field. For the first out, making the grab out in right field is Aiden Alexander. 1 away here in the bottom of the 2nd. Lady Bears of Bradley 1, Lady Rockets of Scranton 0. And fouled off here by Addie Lays. It's her first plate appearance today. Scranton went down in order in the first inning. 1, 2, 3. Vonderheide struck out. Lays grounded out to second, and Maynor grounded out to second as well. So great start here from Moore. She's retired the first 4 batters she's seen, first 4 Lady Rocket batters. And she's ahead in this count. No balls, 2 strikes against Lays. And swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts now for Ainsley Moore. Quickly 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Oh, and that one off the glove. They're still going to get the out. Wow, what a play right there as the third baseman come over and picked that one up and deflected off the cleat there. It looks like a Ainsley Moore. And who made that play? It looks like it was Josie Kellner over to Chelsea Whitfield for the out. Or Josie Kellner to Chelsea Whitfield. So that does it. Scranton goes down 1-2-3 in order for the second straight inning. We have played 2 full innings. It is Bradley 1, Scranton 0. Here's a quick word from Red River Dodge out of beautiful Heber Springs, Arkansas, right down the road from here.
Arkansas, we have heard you loud and clear. That's right, over 300 in-stock heavy duties ready for delivery. And now Ram has lowered the MSRP on their heavy duty trucks up to $10,000. That's right, and Red River is offering up to another $10,000 off. Folks, you won't find a better deal anywhere else in the state than right here. No one's going to give you a better deal during Ram Truck Month. So make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs.
Or check us out on the web at redriverdodge.com.
And at Red River, we deliver.
And here we are back from Greers Ferry, Westside High School here in Cleburne County, home of the 2024 Class 1A state softball and baseball tournaments. Lady Bears back up to bat for the third time in this game. Top of the third inning, they lead it 1-0 here over Scranton. Winner of this game will move into the championship game of this state tournament next weekend against the Lady Tigers of Taylor, your 6-time reigning state champions. Here is number 24, Emily Lyons. She singled and later scored her first time up. So she's looking for that second base knock here of the day. And check swing there. Evens the count, 2-2. And strike 3 there on that swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts now for Maynard. And 1 out here. Allie Lane 0 for 1 so far in the day. Struck out in the first inning for the first out of the top of the first. Next one from Maynard, and it's fouled off. Here's a 2-1 in transit. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One out here in the top of the third. If you're just joining us, the Taylor Lady Tigers were 1-0 winners in our first game here earlier today. Here's a high fly ball out to left field, and it's gone! A solo home run for Allie Lane as she puts it over the left field wall. Her teammates come out to home plate to celebrate with her. That was quite the bomb right there for Allie Lane as she makes it 2-0 Lady Bears. That is the second home run we've seen in the last 2 days here on this field. Yesterday, Taylor's Heidi May hit a 3-run shot out to left field yesterday in the first inning of their win over Greers Ferry. Here's another base hit for Bradley as Ainsley Moore will reach on a single out to left field. So Lane fires up her teammates there, and she gives some encouragement there to Ainsley Moore, who finds the base hit herself. That was a no-doubter from Lane. As soon as she put that ball in play, it had a great chance of leaving the yard, and it did just that. Here's the next batter for the Lady Bears. It's Chelsea Whitfield. And this one caught by the second baseman there, number 21, Emily Kremers. She gets the out, and that's the second out here in the top of the third. Nice catch by her. So with 2 outs here and a runner at first, here is Kelsey Whitfield. She reached on an error her last time up and was left stranded at second. Here's the 0-1 from Maynard, and it is a ball. Pickoff attempt over to first. Moore back in time. And swung on and missed. Strike 2 here for Kelsey Whitfield. And swings at that high one. Strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Delaney Maynard. That is now 6 for the game. Or excuse me, 5. She had 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and now 2 in the third for a grand total of 5. So that does it for the top half of the third. Our score, Lady Bears 2, Lady Rockets 0, as Bradley gets on the board courtesy of a solo home run out to left off the bat of the second baseman, Allie Lane. So we are going to take a quick commercial break here and thank Cutting Edge Welding and Fabrication out of Quitman, Arkansas.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family-owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best.
Bottom of the third. Bradley 2, Scranton 0 here in this 2024 Class 1A State Softball Semifinal Showdown. Lady Bears made history last season with their first ever state championship berth in this sport. Eventually came up short to the Lady Tigers of Taylor, who are gunning for their 7th straight state title next week. And Lady Tigers will have the winner of this game. Scranton, again, last time they made a state championship game was in 2017, 7 years ago. They have 2 titles in the sport to their credit. Bradley's still looking for that first one. Anytime you can get to that state title game and bring a lot back, including your pitcher in the circle, that being Ainsley Moore, when you can bring her back as part of a team that made a run to the finals last year, it definitely gives yourself a lot of momentum heading into the next season following that state finals berth. As here's a swing and a miss for Lakin Schluterman. She's the designated hitter here for these Lady Rockets today. Two balls, 2 strikes. Baseball game going on just to the left of us. It is the Westside Eagles, the host of this 2024 state tournament, taking on Nemo Vista, the Red Hawks, for a chance to go to Bear Stadium next week in Conway, University of Central Arkansas. Count is full here, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Taylor Tigers were victorious earlier, and the baseball and softball teams there at Taylor are going to the state championship game once again. So Taylor awaits the winner of the game going on between Westside and Nemo Vista right now. There's a ground out, 4-3 for Schluterman for the first out here in the bottom of the third. So here is Jaden Fritchie, the right fielder, wearing number 32 today. She's batting 8th today in the on-deck circle. We've got the second baseman, number 21, Emily Kremers. Scranton coming into this game, 14-10 on the season. Your champions out of Region 1. As for Bradley, 22-8. Bradley's one of 3 teams in Class 1A to eclipse that 20-point or to reach the plateau there, that 20-win season. To break that barrier, they have 22 wins, 22-8 on the season. Concord finished their season with 22 wins, and Taylor earlier got their 25th win. So those 3 teams all with 20-plus victories on the season. They've all been ranked 1, 2, 3 for most of the season. So here's a 2-1 count on Fritchie. And swung on and missed there. Evens the count, 2-2. And there's strike 3 looking, and they apply the tag just in case. So here's Emily Kremers up for the first time. So far, Scranton has sent 8 to the plate, and they've all been retired. And picking up her 3rd strikeout in the circle is Ainsley Moore. And here's one fouled off out of play by Kremers. And another one fouled back. And that one in the dirt for the first ball. Bradley, the second place team out of Region 4. 4 of their 8 losses has come at the hands of the Taylor Lady Tigers this season. They played them twice in the regular season, as well as 2 more times in the postseason, once in the district championship game and once in the regional championship game. Taylor has lost 2 games all season. They were to larger classification schools, which they already 7-2 against larger schools. They play some stiff competition. They try to really load up their schedule, and it's paid off of them. Sometimes you have to play those tougher opponents if you expect to contend for a state title, like Taylor has been able to do year in and year out. Here's the 2-2 from Moore. Swung on and missed. Strikeout there for Emily Kremers to retire the side here in the bottom of the third. So we've played 3 full innings here from Greers Ferry. Lady Bears 2, Lady Rockets 0. We're going to take another quick timeout here and thank Centennial Bank.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Over the years, I've talked a lot about the Everett difference, but if you haven't experienced it firsthand, you may not know what that means. It means a different way of treating customers. It means a different approach to service. It means making a difference in the communities we're blessed to serve. The Everett difference isn't just something we talk about, you'll feel it when you're here. We invite you to come discover the difference for yourself at Everett Buick GMC.
The state's best baseball and softball teams are back in Conway this summer as the Centennial Bank State Baseball and Softball Championships are live on Arkansas PBS Sports.
As that one is lifted to left, and it is gone.
And top of the fourth, officially underway. Leading off here is number 7, Josie Kellner. She singled back in the second inning. So she's 1 for 1, looking to continue that trend here of getting a base hit. And fouled off. And here's a grounder to the first baseman. She's going to get the out at first. Picking that one up and stepping on the bag there was Trinity Fox for Scranton. 1 away here in the top of the fourth. So that'll be an unassisted ground out there for Kellner. Here comes Tara Weems now. She struck out her first plate appearance in the second inning. First pitch from Moore, and it's a strike. Excuse me, from Maynor, I should say. First one from Maynor is high, and a strike. Swung on and missed. And now 2 strikes on herself. Weems will have to protect here. And that one misses for ball one. 1-2 the count with one out here in the top of the fourth. Lady Bears with one run in the first as well as one in the third. Emily Lyons was singled, led off the game with a single and later scored. And Allie Lane went yard in the third, out to left field, left the yard for a solo home run. That's the scoring summary so far. There's a high one from Maynard. Next one, swung on and missed on a low pitch. And stepping on the bag there for the strikeout is Fox. That was a drop third strike. They still get it over to first base in time for the out. So Delaney Maynard has now picked up her 6th strikeout in this ball game. And she leads the count here against Aiden Alexander. No balls, 1 strike. Class 1A state baseball semifinal game going on right now between Westside Greers Ferry, the Eagles, and the Red Hawks of Nemo Vista. Both schools at one time were former conference mates, and for the longest time, region mates, regional tournament mates. Now, in the present day, they are neither one. Westside plays in Region 2. Nemo Vista plays in Region 3. They were the runner-up team out of Region 3. As for Westside, they were the champions of Region 2. Here's a full count pitch coming up from Maynard. And there's strike 3. Strike 3 looking there for Aiden Alexander. Bradley goes down in order 1, 2, 3 there. That is the first time they've done that here today. So maybe the shot in the arm the Lady Rockets of Scranton need right there to try to get the bats rolling, trailing 2-0 as we send it to the bottom of the fourth. We're going to be right back here from Greers Ferry after this word from Sutterfield Ready Mix and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies. You can find them at 1219 Heber Springs Road in Heber Springs, Arkansas.
Sutterfield Ready Mix, located in Shirley, and Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, located in Heber Springs, are family-owned and operated, offering a wide variety for all your ready mix and landscaping needs. We offer mulch, topsoil, compost, sand, gravel, landscape rock, SP2 gravel, B-stone, pea gravel, and concrete. Give us a call today at 501-723-4660 for your ready mix needs, or 501-294-8494 for all your landscaping needs. Open Monday through Friday. We deliver.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more.
Here we are, the bottom of the fourth. Lady Bears of Bradley 2, Lady Rockets of Scranton 0. You've been watching the 2024 Class 1A State Softball semifinal games here today from Greers Ferry on this beautiful Saturday afternoon in Cleburne County. My home county. I grew up just 30 minutes down the road from here in Concord. So got to sleep in my own bed this week. It's always a plus when you're able to do that. Westside's been great hosts here all week. We split first day action in softball between here and Heber Springs, the county seat, as there's a strikeout for the leadoff batter. That is Katie Vonderheide strikes out there for the first out. Split first day action between Heber Springs and here on Thursday. On Friday, or in baseball, they split between here and Southside B Branch as the fields were not able to be saved over at Heber Springs, so they moved them to B Branch at about 7:30 in the morning, and were able to get it done, able to get them finished. And here's one, a ground ball, and it's recorded for the out. Nice play there by the second baseman for Bradley. That was Allie Lane getting it in time to Chelsea Whitfield. 2 outs now. As retired there on the ground out was Marissa Lays. Here's Delaney Maynor now. She grounded out to second, her first time up in the first. Bradley with 1 run in the first and 1 run in the third to lead this one 2-0. Here's Maynor. Battle of starting pitchers here. 1 in the batter's box, 1 in the circle. There's a high one from Moore for ball 2. Moore, I had heard yesterday, is heading to Russellville, or as a lot of folks call it, Russ Vegas. Next year, we'll suit up for the Golden Suns at Arkansas Tech. Here's a base hit out to center field. Gunning for second is Maynor, and she will be there with a stand-up double. And the tying run will come to the plate here for Scranton in Natalie Miller. So a clutch hit there for Maynor. She is in scoring position now. And that has awoken this crowd here, especially for the Scranton side, as they have their first base runner of the game. They sent 11 straight to the plate. They're all retired, but Maynor ends the drought, as here's one fouled off to the right side by Miller. So perhaps a breath of fresh air, new life here for Scranton offensively, as it is a good sight to see for them. Maynor in at second now. I'm sure a lot of fans are telling Miller, trade places with her. And she might have opportunity. Here comes the run for home. Oh, she's safe. She missed her. She missed her. Delaney Maynor scores the first run of the game for Scranton, as unable to apply the tag there was Lainey Andrews behind the plate. 2-1 our score. Scranton with their first run in this state semifinal showdown, as that is an RBI single out to right field for Natalie Miller. And that was also a clutch hit there for Miller with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth, and the Rockets are on the board now. This first pitch fouled off by Addie Lays. So after Ainsley Moore has retired the first 11 batters she's seen here against these Lady Rockets, she's given up back-to-back base hits. And here's a ground ball, and caught in the glove there. That is a 5-3 putout. That was Josie Kellner able to thread the needle to Chelsea Whitfield. So we have played 4, and the Lady Rockets get their first run up on the board courtesy of Delaney Maynor, as she is brought home there as Natalie Miller gets a base hit as well right behind her. So we will return top of the 5th, a 1-run ball game in favor of the Lady Bears of Bradley.
Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969.
Arkansas, we have heard you loud and clear. That's right, over 300 in-stock heavy duties ready for delivery. And now Ram has lowered the MSRP on their heavy duty trucks up to $10,000. That's right, and Red River is offering up to another $10,000 off. Folks, you won't find a better deal anywhere else in the state than right here. No one's going to give you a better deal during Ram Truck Month. So make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs.
Back at it here from Greers Ferry, Westside High School. Here's Avery Alexander leading it off for the Lady Bears of Bradley, who had their 2-0 lead cut in two just a half inning ago. As the Lady Rockets of Scranton got on the board, courtesy of Delaney Maynor. She scored after Natalie Miller with a base hit, and she was able to score on that play. There's a ground ball that's going to get through out into center field. So it'll be a leadoff single for Avery Alexander. And the Lady Bears have their first base hit since the 3rd inning, where they got 2 hits. Allie Lane with a solo home run out to left field before Ainsley Moore put one into the outfield on a single. So Avery Alexander has her first hit of the game. She's now 1 for 2. Here's a bunt shown by Lyons. She lays it down. Boy, what a how about the spin on that ball? A close play there. Alexander is going to be safe at first, or second, I should say, Avery Alexander, and Lyons is able to reach. That ball had a wicked spin on it and just died right there in the just outside the batter's box, and she was able to reach. So Lyons with a sack bunt there. Well, I should say just a bunt laid down for a single. You will have that happen sometimes. A girl lay a bunt down, and that ball just has incredible spin on it. Here's another bunt, and they're going to get the lead runner at third as Alexander will be retired to the dugout for the first out. So they go for the force at third and get it. So there'll be a force out 1-5 there. Lane will reach on a fielder's choice. There's Allie Lane there. She's in at first, and Emily Lyons moves up to second. So from Lane, she is now 1 for 3 with that big home run, that solo home run to third, or in the 3rd inning over the left field wall. Here is Ainsley Moore now. Flew out to center field her first time up in the first, and it got a single in the 3rd. So 1 for 2 so far for her on the day, as she has racked up 5 strikeouts in the circle. She's only given up 2 hits and 1 run in this one as well. And swing and a miss. Drop 3rd strike. And we got a run down here. Taking on the throw was Maynor. Now they're going to get Lyons out. And that's the 3rd out. They're going to get a double play there, it looks like. So Moore struck out. Wow, a lot going on there. Okay, they got a double play there. Alexander out on a force out at third. That was the first out. And then Moore struck out. And then also Lyons was tagged out. She was out of baseline as well. So 3 outs just like that. To bottom of fifth will go. And it'll be the Lady Rockets. They will be sending, it looks like, 6, 7, 8 coming up for them. Lensing, Schluterman, and Fritchie. Be right back here, bottom of 5, coming up here on Lake Area Sports.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Over the years, I've talked a lot about the Everett difference, but if you haven't experienced it firsthand, you may not know what that means. It means a different way.
Here we are at the bottom of the 5th. Coming down to the closing innings of this one. As Bradley leads Scranton 2-1 here in this Class 1A state softball semifinal game. We already have one state finalist. It is the Taylor Lady Tigers heading to the state championship game for the 7th straight season. You would have to go back to the 2016 season. That is the last time the Lady Tigers have not been in the state title game. Of course, cannot count the 2020 season. That was canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We had no season. Taylor's won 6 in a row. One of these two teams will look to put them to the test next week at UCA, University of Central Arkansas, there at Ferris Field in Conway. Conway home to the University of Central Arkansas, Central Baptist College, and Hendrix College. No question why they're called the City of Colleges. Here's the 2-2 to the leadoff batter here for Scranton, Morgan Lensing. Lensing grounded out to third base in her first plate appearance, so 0 for 1 thus far. And she might be 1 for 2 now. I believe she will be. Yes, she reaches there on a leadoff single. That goes off the glove of the second baseman there for Bradley, Allie Lane. And Lane comes up a little slow to get up. That uniform is quite dirty now. Seems to be okay. I think she's favoring that left wrist a little bit, looked like. So Scranton gets the tying run aboard here at first in Morgan Lensing. And here's a bunt laid down by Schluterman. Picked up by the catcher over to first in time. Now trying to get the double play, and she's safe. Wow. So that's a sac bunt for Schluterman, as picking it up behind the plate, or having to come back behind the plate, was Andrews there. She's able to find Chelsea Whitfield for out number 1. So Lansing is now in scoring position. She represents the tying run here in this one. So for Schluterman, that will not hurt the batting average. It was a sac bunt. Sac bunt, 2-3 put out. 1 out here for Jaden Fritchie. Fritchie out in right field playing today defensively for these Lady Rockets. Fouls that first pitch off for strike 1. Here's the next one from Moore. Lays off of it there for ball 1. 1-1, now 1-2 on that swing and miss. And swung on and missed. Ball in the dirt. And wow, that was a strikeout for Fritchie as the catcher held it in her glove. That was Andrews deciding what to do. She couldn't make up her mind, and it was too little too late. Fritchie is aboard at first. The go-ahead run is aboard now here for Scranton. And there is one out here in the bottom of the fifth. And it looks like we're going to have a circle visit here for Bradley. We'll go ahead and take the quick timeout with them. Be right back.
Since 1954, F.L. Davis Ace has proudly served the Greers Ferry Lake area by providing the best hardware and home improvement needs to our customers. Stop by one of our 6 Arkansas locations in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, or Centerton, and let us show you why we're more.
And we're back here, still the bottom of the fifth, one out. Here's Emily Kremers. Runners at first and second here for the Lady Rockets of Scranton. The tying run at second, the go-ahead run at first. At second is Morgan Linsing. At first is Jaden Fritchie. Here's 1 ball, 1 strike against Kremers. Bunt shown, and she misses. There for strike 2. Oh, and that gets away from Andrews behind the plate, and both Scranton runners will advance a base. Lansing at third and Fritchie at second. 2 in scoring position for Scranton. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Huge strikeout for Ainsley Moore for out number 2 here in the bottom of the fifth. So for Scranton, they will have the top of the order here in number 15, shortstop Katie Vonderheide. She is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And here's the ball put in play. It's going to drop for a hit. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And rounding second, heading for third is Vonderheide. She's going to be aboard with a 2-out, 2 RBI triple. And Scranton takes the lead 3-2 here in the bottom of the fifth. Her number was called and she answered. With a fly ball out to right field that dropped for a base hit, she gets a triple out of it and scores 2 runs there in the form of Linsing and Fritchie. And 1 swing of the bat, once down 1. Now the Lady Rockets are up 1, just like that. And new life shot into this Scranton squad. Now leading 3-2 here. Katie Vonderheide with the biggest hit of the ball game so far for her team anyways. And when it's said and done, it could be potentially the biggest hit of the entire game. You can't rule out Allie Lane's solo home run in the third inning, but no doubt Vonderheid's triple right there was massive. Here is Marissa Lays working a 1-ball, 2-strike count, and there's strike 3 looking there for Lays. So the Lady Rockets with a great inning right there. They get 2 runs after scoring 1 in the 4th. They get 2 in the 5th. As tripling home 2 runs was Katie Vonderheid. She got a fly ball hit out to right field and scored 2 runs. And the Lady Rockets, once down 2-1, now lead at 3-2 as we played 5 full innings. Keep it locked right here. Should be in for an exciting finish as we have had 5 stellar softball games in a row here from this field over the last 2 games. It's been a blast covering these games on Lake Area Sports. So we'll be right back after this word from Carrie's Hair Shack right here in Greers Ferry.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over 17 years experience, the team at Knapp Truss will provide customizable premium truss installation services at a fair price. Knapp Truss prides themselves on the final product they deliver, which will stand the test of time. For quality trusses built to last, contact Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 to schedule your project estimate today.
And there's the first out of the top of the 6th. We're back here from Greers Ferry. And that was Chelsea Whitfield popping out to starting pitcher for Scranton, Delaney Maynor. Here's a high one. It's going to go, oh, it stays in. I think everyone was anticipating it leaving or going out of play, and it stayed in. So Kelsey Whitfield, her team trailing 3-2. Scranton took the 3-2 lead at the top half or the bottom half of the 5th inning, as scoring was Morgan Linsing and Jaden Fritchie on a 2 RBI triple from Katie Vonderheid with 2 outs. And there's strike 3, swing and a miss for Kelsey Whitfield. 2 outs now in the top of the 6th. Josie Kellner now is up. She's 1 for 2 with a single in the 2nd and a ground out to first in the 4th. And she's going to have her second base hit here as she is aboard with 2 outs. And the tying run is at first here for Bradley. So here's the center fielder, Tara Weems. She struck out in the 2nd and struck out in the 4th for an 0-2 day so far. Bunt shown, pulled back in time. Off for second will go Kellner, and she steals second base, so she's in scoring position now. Tying run at second. Go ahead run for Bradley here at the plate. Had our first lead change in the bottom of the 5th as Scranton scored 2 after scoring 1 in the 4th to lead this one 3-2. Bradley took the early advantage with a run in the 1st and a run in the 3rd. ball, 1 strike. As Maynard prepares for the next pitch, she is racked up 8 strikeouts on the day. She has only given up, she has given up 7 hits, 2 runs, and she has yet to walk a batter yet here against these Lady Bears. So both pitchers have done well in this one. We've had a lot of duels. And this one, go back to yesterday. Shirley defeated Midland 2-0 in 8 innings. Bradley held off Concord 2-1. Scranton rallied to beat Hampton 7-6. Our first game here today, Taylor edged Shirley 1-0. That lone run being scored in the bottom of the 7th. So the fans in attendance here, and it's been a great crowd all week. They have definitely got their money's worth, or worth the price of admission. All of these student athletes have fought hard to live to see another day for their season, and I commend them and tip my cap to them, as well as on the baseball field. All those, we've had some great games over there as well. So we have had just a solid tournament through and through here from Greers Ferry. Here's a ground ball. Shortstop's got it over to first for the out, as Scranton will Bradley will strand one there in the form of Josie Kellner. So Tara Weems out on the ground out. That was Katie Vonderheide able to find Trinity Fox. So we have played 5.5 here. And our score is Scranton 3, Bradley 2. Bottom of the 6th coming up here as Scranton will try to tack on some insurance runs. We'll see if they can do it. But first, here's a word from Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop. Give Rick a call at 501-270-5969.
Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop is your hometown spot to buy, sell, or trade gold, silver, guns, tools, jewelry, water sports, and a whole lot of fishing gear located at 7560 Edgemont Road in Higdon. Stop by and check out the new inventory at affordable prices. If you're looking for something special, check them out on Facebook or see Nathaniel for any firearms questions. Or you can call 501-270-5969.
Arkansas, we have heard you loud and clear. That's right, over 300 in-stock heavy duties ready for delivery. And now Ram has lowered the MSRP on their heavy duty trucks up to $10,000. That's right, and Red River has offered up to another $10,000 off. Folks, you won't find a better deal anywhere else in the state than right here. No one's going to give you a better deal during Ram Truck Month. So make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs.
Or check us out on the web at redriverdodge.com.
Here we are, the bottom of the 6th. Scranton 3, Bradley 2. Bradley took the early 2-0 advantage. 1 run in the first, 1 in the third. Before the 4th and 5th inning belonged to the Lady Rockets as they put 1 up in the 4th and 2 in the 5th. And this one fouled off by the leadoff batter, Delaney Maynard. She is 1 for 2. A ground out to second in the first inning and a double in the 4th. And she also scored a run in the 4th inning as well. So one of the 3 runs have come through Delaney here. She's working an 0-2 count against Ainsley Moore. That one in the dirt for Moore. As I mentioned earlier, Ainsley Moore will suit up in the green and gold next season in Russellville for Arkansas Tech. She's joining the Golden Sun softball program. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Maynard has had a solid outing herself in the circle today for these Lady Rockets. And she lays off of that pitch for ball 3. We've got a full count here for Delaney Maynard. After she fell behind 0-2, she's battled here and made it 3-2. So a payoff pitch coming up here from Moore. And it's a big one here for the leadoff batter, Maynard. And this one belted out to center field, and it's going to drop. And Maynard's heading for second, and she's safe. She calls for time. Wow. Wow. And here comes Bradley's coach to talk it over. And now here comes Scranton's coach as well. Talk it over with the infield umpire on the call. They did call her safe there at second on the slide. But we're back. And we lost the stream there for a moment. Apologize for that. Our score, Scranton 3, Bradley 2, here in the bottom of the 6th. And Scranton has another run in scoring position there in the form of Delaney Maynor. And strike 3. Striking out there is Natalie Miller. Make that 8 strikeouts and counting for the super senior Ainsley Moore. Here's Addie Lays now. She's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the second and a ground out to third in the fourth. So she steps in here in a big spot for these Lady Rockets, leading by 1 run. And trying to tack on some insurance, and they just might do it. Here's a ground ball out to left field. Rounding third, coming for home is Maynor, and Addie Lays is going to have a clutch 1-out RBI double to left field to make it 4-2 Lady Rockets. Spoke that one into existence, if you want to call it that. We've done that a lot through multiple sports in Lake Area sports throughout the school year. So Delaney Maynor comes through with her second run of the game. Scored a run in the fourth and now 1 in the sixth. She has 2 of the 4 Lady Rocket runs as Addie Lays gets her first base hit in this one. Here's a short roller or a slow roller there to the first baseman as she steps on the bag. Making the play there is Whitfield, and Lays will now advance to third on that play. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Here is Lakin Schluterman. She's 0 for 1 with a ground out and a sac bunt. That sac bunt occurred in the 5th frame. Lady Rockets have now scored in 3 straight innings after being shut out the first 3. They have now scored in the last 3. 1 run in the 4th, 2 in the 2nd, and 1 in the 6th. Or 2 in the 5th and 1 in the 6th. As for Bradley, they took the upper hand in this game, scoring a run in the top of the 1st as well as 1 in the top of the 3rd, but they've been shut out the last 3 innings. And a foul ball here. This is Lakin Schluterman at the plate here for Scranton. And swung on and missed there for strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Ainsley Moore. That gives her 9 for the day. So a runner will be left stranded at third there for the Lady Rockets, but they do tack on an insurance run there in the form of Delaney Maynor. She's able to score on a double from Addie Lays, an RBI double. So final 3 outs coming up here for the Lady Bears of Bradley. Your 2023 Class 1A state runner-up are down to their final 3 outs. So we will be back. Here's a word from American Safeguard Insurance. Keep it locked right here for the 7th inning coming up in this 2024 Class 1A state softball semifinal showdown.
Finding an insurance provider that offers a wide variety of coverage options and superior customer service can be challenging. American Safeguard Insurance is your best choice in Central Arkansas because we offer large agency resources and coverage options with small agency service. Don't settle for less. Experience more savings, more coverage, and more service with American Safeguard Insurance.
When it comes to the integrity of your roof, it takes a knowledgeable team to ensure a truss has been properly installed with sturdy materials that will last. Family owned and operated with over
Top of the 7th inning here from Greers Ferry. Here's the top of the 7th inning. Leadoff batter here for Bradley is number 25, Aiden Alexander. It's 8-9-1 due up for Bradley. Aiden Alexander, Avery Alexander, and Emily Lyons. Lyons is one of the 2 runs on the board for the Lady Bears if they're able to get her to the plate, and they will be able to. You cannot count them out. 2-run lead here for Scranton. They've scored 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. Out there for her 7th inning of work is the pitcher, number 20, Delaney Maynor. She has put on quite the performance here after the first run in the first scored by Bradley, and the third in another run in the 3rd. She has pitched some great softball here as she gets a strikeout to begin the top of the 7th. So now the Lady Bears of Bradley are down to their final 2 outs. Here is Avery Alexander. And that last strikeout just moments ago for Delaney Maynor was her 10th. She has reached double digits here in the strikeout category this afternoon, and has just put on a show for these Lady Rockets in the circle. 2-0 count here to Alexander, Avery Alexander. And there's strike 1 looking there for Avery Alexander. And this one put in play, and it's a ground out for Avery Alexander. Unassisted ground out there as Trinity Fox gets to that softball, steps on the bag, and now the Lady Bears are down to their final out here in the top of the 7th. And it all comes down here to Emily Lyons. And there's strike 1 to Lyons from Maynor. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Bradley down to their final strike. And in the dirt, laying off that one is Lyons. Lyons singled her for last time up back in the 5th, and she also singled in the 1st. She's 2 for 3. And there's a high one for ball 2. Here comes the 2-2. Swung on and missed! And for the first time since 2017, the Scranton Lady Rockets will play for a state championship. And that's your final score. Scranton 4 and Bradley 2. Congratulations to the Lady Rockets. They are heading to next week's state championship game where they will take on the Taylor Lady Tigers. Your final score, Scranton 4, Bradley 2. Bradley scored the first 2 runs of this game, 1 in the first, 1 in the 3rd, and then it was all Scranton from there. 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th, and they are winners here today in the state semifinal round, and they will play for that state crown next weekend at the University of Central Arkansas at Ferris Field. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Scranton 4, Bradley 2. We'll have a post-game presentation here. Westside Athletic Director Keith Brown presenting the Lady Rockets of Scranton their Everett ride to the finals. There is their ticket to the softball state championship game next week at UCA. Congratulations to Scranton as they win it here today by a final score of 4-2. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to Bradley on a phenomenal season. It ends here in the semifinal round. Bradley ends their season with a record of 22 wins and 9 losses. For Scranton, they move to 15-10 and will play for that illustrious state title next week. And will look to haul in their first one since 2015, nearly a full decade since the Lady Rockets last hoisted the gold. And their last state title appearance was 7 seasons ago in 2017. So they went 2 times in 3 seasons. They have a strong program there at Scranton, there's no doubt. And they're going to look to add to the rich history next weekend. And you can catch those games on PBS Sports, Arkansas PBS Sports. They will have the call for all softball and baseball state championship games starting Thursday, and they will run from Thursday through Saturday. We'll go over some final numbers here. Again, your final score 4-2. Exciting victory here. We have had 5 stellar softball games in a row right here on this field over the last 2 days. You go back to our second game yesterday. Shirley outlasted Midland 2-0 in 8 innings. After that one, right after that game, Bradley held off Concord 2-1. In the final game, Scranton rallied back. They could just be the team of destiny this season. They rallied back and stunned Hampton in the bottom of the 7th. Our first game of the day, Taylor was victorious over Shirley, And that last run came in the bottom of the 7th. So Taylor is moving on to the title game. And then what a great game this was as well. I got to tip my cap to all these student athletes and coaches and fans. It's just been a phenomenal tournament. All the tournament workers here at Westside, we appreciate each and every one of them. But, man, again, Bradley had the upper hand early, but it was the Lady Rockets that scored the last 4 runs of this one, and they win it. So we'll go over some final numbers here. We'll start with Bradley. Emily Lyons finishes, let's see here and count that last strikeout. She goes 2 for 4 today, a single and a run scored in the first. She got the scoring started, and then she singled and was left stranded, or no, she was tagged out in the 5th, so 2 for 4 she goes. Allie Lane went 1 for 3. She homered in the 3rd to make it a 2-0 ball game in favor of Bradley. Ainsley Moore went 1 for 3. She singled in the 3rd. Chelsea Whitfield 0 for 3. Kelsey Whitfield 0 for 3, reached on an error in the 2nd and was left stranded at 2nd. Josie Kellner 2 for 3, singled in the 2nd, left stranded at 1st, and singled in the 6th, left stranded at 2nd. Tara Weems goes 0 for 3. Aiden Alexander 0 for 3. Avery Alexander 1 for 3, singled in the 5th. And that's the offensive numbers for Bradley. Ainsley Moore gets the loss in the circle today. Still a phenomenal performance by her, and just a great state tournament for her in general. She put on a clinic yesterday in the win over Concord, the 2-1 victory for the Lady Bears. Nine strikeouts on the day for Moore as she give up, it looks like 6 hits in this game. Did not give up a single hit until the 4th inning. She retired the first. 11 batters she faced. And from then on, that was when Scranton found the bat. The bat started to wake up for them. So, and then I believe Maynard did not walk a single batter in this game. You have to go back to that 4th inning. Maynard really got it started there with 2 outs. She doubled and then was brought home on a single from Natalie Miller. And then Scranton clipped on 3 more. So Moore will head to Arkansas Tech to pitch for them, for the Golden Suns, the next 4 years there in Russellville. Good luck to her the rest of the way. She continues her softball career as well as her education. And over here looking at the offensive numbers for Scranton, Katie Vonderheide goes 1 for 3. That big triple in the 5th inning was huge for these Lady Rockets. Marissa Lays 0 for 3. Delaney Maynard 2 for 3. And each inning she got a hit in. She also scored in. She doubled and later scored in the 4th and singled and later scored in the 6th. Natalie Miller goes 1 for 3 with an RBI single in the 4th. Addie Lays 1 for 3 with a double in the 6th. I believe that scored a run as well. Morgan Lindsay 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored in the 5th. Lakin Schluterman goes 0 for 2. Jaden Fritchie goes 0 for 2. Emily Krimmer's 0 for 2. And that is it as Delaney Maynard gets the win in the circle today. She gives up 7 hits, 2 runs. 7 hits, 2 runs, and she struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 batters. So she hits double digits in the strikeout department today, and she also goes the distance here with no walks allowed. She did not deliver 1 free ticket in this ball game. So, and again, tip of the cap to both pitchers. They were stellar today. And same could be said in our first game between the Taylor Lady Tigers and the Shirley Lady Blue Devils, as Ayla Buford got the win there. And she was stellar once again. Hunter Hutto in her final high school game was stellar as well. And that one was a 1-0 final score. So here's a quick look at the bracket. We'll get that pulled up real quick here for you. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor will take on Scranton. Scranton, the champions out of Region 1, and Taylor, the champions out of Region 4. Taylor defeated Bradford 11-0 in the first round in a run rule, and then blanked Westside yesterday here on their home field in the quarterfinal round 7-0, and were 1-0 winners here over Shirley today. They had to take down back-to-back 1A Region 2 opponents, and they have outscored their opponents so far 19-0. They have not let a single run through so far defensively. As for Scranton, they were winners in Heber 10-2 over Viola on Thursday. And then right here yesterday, they rallied back to stun Hampton 7-6. And then they get the win here today 4-2 over Bradley to move into the state championship game. And then on the baseball side of things, we'll take a quick look at that. We've got a lot of time here. Here it is. Taylor defeats St. Joseph earlier today, and Westside Nemo Vista dueling it out right now for a chance to go to Bear Stadium next week at University of Central Arkansas. So, wow, what a blast it's been covering high school athletics for another season for Lake Area Sports. As we just had a great stellar tournament here through and through. I want to thank everybody, thank all of our Lake Area Sports crew that worked this week and that has worked for us all season long. Love each and every one of y'all and for all the hard work you've put in all season long. Jonathan Peters still on the call for the baseball action just to the left of us. But truly an honor and a blessing to get to follow these kids around, these kids and coaches, and display their talents for the rest of the state to see and the rest of the nation to see as well. I know we have some out-of-staters that watch our games as well, our coverage. And big thank you to Westside, Coach Davis, Coach Smith. You have done phenomenal this week hosting the state tournaments. Everybody that has worked, we thank each and every one of them. We thank all of our viewers, everybody who tuned in this week. Big thank you to all of our phenomenal sponsors. We couldn't be here without you. As we can thank them real quick as well before we log off for the final time here this school year. Here's Petty Jean Fiber, FL Davis, Snap Trust, Cowboy Chevrolet GMC, American Safeguard Insurance, Red River Dodge, Sutterfield Ready Mix, Sutterfield Landscaping Supplies, Rick's Pine Swap Shop, Community Water System, Cutting Edge Welding and Fabrication, Roof Tech, Carrie's Hair Shack, Happy Hanger Consignment, and last but not least, Enola Storage and Rentals. And a big thank you again to our title sponsor here this season. It is none other than Petty Jean Fiber. Go gig or go home. So appreciative of all of our sponsors, all of our viewers. We couldn't do it without you. It was a stellar 2023-2024 season as we're looking to grow even more in 2025. Another historic year in the books. We're able to cover the Class 2A state football playoffs as well as the Class 1A, or Class 2A, I should say, state basketball playoffs, and now the Class 1A state softball and baseball tournament. It's truly a blessing to get to work with my colleagues here and cover these games. So that does it here for this one. Again, congratulations to Scranton. They are 4-2 winners today over Bradley and moving to the state championship game. Congratulations to Taylor as well, as they were winners earlier in a 1-0 decision over Shirley. So Taylor versus Bradley. And follow the AAA, the Arkansas Activity Association. They'll be releasing the dates and the times for those games. We know the title games will be played Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of next week. Of course, working around graduations, we'll see how those games played out. But follow them. They'll have the full schedule ready. They're contacting, I'm sure, each school as they punch their ticket to the finals, and we'll get that sorted through. And, of course, you can find, if you can't make it in person, you can watch those games on Arkansas PBS Sports. They'll have it for you, as they also cover the class or the state championship games in basketball as well. So for the final time this season, this has been Richard Sharp, and for all of us at Lake Area Sports, We wish you a great rest of your weekend, a great rest of your school year, and we will see you back on the football field come August and September as we will be bringing that coverage to you. So for all of us at Lake Area Sports, have a great one, and we'll see you soon. Adios.